Oh, so it's the numbers for how much the Gen Z like the country. Let's see.
Erica, my friend, happy 4th of July. And today on our Independence Day, I'm looking into whether or not Americans feel proud to be an American. And as it turns out, Democrats, their percentage who say they're proud to be an American has fallen through the floor. What are we talking about? Take a look here. Democrats' pride to be an American, extremely or very proud. In 2015, look at this. 4 out of 5 Democrats were extremely
That's a big
very
drop.
proud to be an American. That number has plummeted to just 36% now in 2025.
That's a really big drop.
Has fallen by more than half since 2015 as Donald Trump has become, of course, president once again this year. Now, what is driving that decline? Well, a lot of it has to do with age. What are we talking about? Well, Generation Z Democrats, proud to be an American or not. Of course, Generation Z, born since 1997. Look at this. Only 24% of Generation Z Democrats are extremely or very proud to be an American. That is actually lower, Erica. That is lower than the percentage who say they have little or no pride to be an American at 32%. I just never thought I'd see these numbers based upon where we were a decade ago, but that's exactly where we are. Now, if Democrats have extremely less pride to be an American than they used to, what about Republicans?
I mean, isn't this a little bit concerning for you guys? Like, why do so many Gen Z Democratic children don't like the US or the country that they live in? I have few reasons. I mean, there are many reasons you could give, but let's just take 3 that I have. Let's say top 3. First one is I would give this to parenting, because parenting goes very beyond, like, in a child's life. If parents are Democrats and if they teach their children, like, don't like the country and they teach all the bad things about it, of course the child's gonna be like, I don't like this country because this country do this. And that's why. The second reason is, I think, school. If the school don't teach the right things, the children usually end up believing the wrong things, which the school does teach. Except if they don't teach the right thing, they're going to teach something. And if they don't teach anything, that's the wrong thing. Whatever. I hope you get my point. Now the third thing would be, maybe, and I'm not quite sure about this, maybe it's like the social media echo chambers, right? You get it? Like, social media algorithm recommends you the videos that you watch the most, and the videos that you watch the most could be like are usually the ones that are like hyper reactive, like a violent video. So you watch a police officer beating somebody and you feel bad, and it's like a 1 in a million moment, even though there's like so many thousands of good police officers, those who do good every single day. You will not usually watch that. It isn't even content, right? But you will watch when there's someone who's beating some other person on the floor, on the ground. Of course. Now you're not liking that video, but you're engaging while watching the video, right? You're watching it continuously. So the algorithm counts that as you liked the video or you were engaged in the video. So it recommends you more that sort of content when you open the app next time. So maybe that could be one of the reasons. And then there are many reasons that are actually real and that make sense, like housing crisis. Houses are too leave houses. People can't even get a job. And if they do get a job, then they can't buy a house. And then all the other things that comes with it, having a kid, that just increases. It's just like, living is so expensive now. That's basically it.
Well, this is where the trend line gets interesting.
They were already at 90%. Now they're 92.
There is no trend line. In fact, take a look here. Republicans' pride to be an American, extremely or very proud. In 2015, it was 90% back when Barack Obama was serving his second term. Now in Donald Trump's second term, it's basically the same percentage, 92%. So Republicans still are extremely or very proud to be an American. Democrats, on the other hand, have seen their numbers fall through the floor, led, of course, by the youngest generation, Generation Z.
So maybe that's also the reason why Republicans, I guess, are happier than Democrats on average. I'm not sure if the data is correct, but I think there was some sort of data like that.
We'll see how these numbers turn going forward, but the bottom line is whether or not the folks out there are extremely or very proud to be an American. I'm extremely or very proud to be with you, Erica Hill. Happy July 4th.
Crazy. The fact that there are children who don't like the country that they live in. Matter of fact, there are people who teach their children, hate the country you live in, don't like it. Why? Because, well, there are different things that are happening. One of the things, ICE raids. People don't like deporting or sending people back to the country they came from illegally into the US. So it's crazy. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments.